The Curiosity Shop, The Vase by G D Hancock. A customer anxiously waited outside the shop as the clunk-click of bolts on the old wooden door rang out, as they had done many times before. Mr. Gibbs, the shop proprietor, was a stickler for his morning routine of opening at 9 o'clock sharp. It was a family tradition passed down by his late father and one he was proud of upholding. Punctuality was key in his mind. The day was a little misty as the customer eagerly awaited the opening ritual and made ready to step inside. "Good morning, sir. Please come in," beckoned Mr. Gibbs, holding the door open. "Thank you. It's a nasty morning out there," the customer replied. "Indeed it is, sir. Now how can I help you today, sir?" "There are many wonders, as you can see within," he stated while walking past the old stuffed bear and other bric-a-brac to the counter. The customer cleared his throat. "Indeed, you can help me, as I am very interested in that old vase you have displayed in the window," turning his head sideways for a better view as he spoke. "You have an eye for quality, sir. It is one of a kind and only came into my possession a few days ago." "Let me show you," Mr. Gibbs replied. Mr. Gibbs shuffled to the window where the vase was displayed and gently lifted it from the shelf. "There you are, sir," handing the vase to the waiting customer. "Please call me Oliver," the customer insisted. Oliver could not believe his good fortune, now holding the vase for the first time. He paused momentarily and then stated, "This is a splendid vase, and I must have it for my collection. How much are you asking for it?" Oliver waited in anticipation for an answer as Mr. Gibbs scratched his head. "Well, a vase of this quality does not come cheap, and it is one of a kind." Yes, Oliver prompted. "I have one condition regarding the sale of this vase." Oliver. Yes, what is it?" Mr. Gibbs looked Oliver straight in the eyes and said, "Once you are the owner of the vase, you must never fill it with water, as it is a collector's piece and not for everyday use." Oliver paused momentarily, then agreed to the condition. After a little haggling with Mr. Gibbs, Oliver purchased the vase for £100. Mr. Gibbs carried the vase to the counter and carefully wrapped it, while Oliver reached into his brown leather wallet for the cash. Handing the cash over, Mr. Gibbs reminded Oliver of the condition of the sale. "I will remember," Oliver replied, making his way to the door, carefully clutching the vase. "Good day to you, Oliver, and good luck." Once outside the shop, Oliver still could not believe his luck in finding such a magnificent vase for his collection. He held the vase close to his chest and beckoned to an approaching taxi. It was a short journey to Oliver's house, and the mist of the day had cleared by the time he reached his destination. After thanking the taxi driver with a tip, Oliver hurried past the well-trimmed conifer trees lining the driveway to his house and soon found himself unwrapping the vase on the dining room table. He was, however, a little disappointed that his wife could not be there at that moment for the vase unveiling ceremony. Helena, Oliver's wife, was a slender woman in her mid-40s who happened to be visiting her sister for the afternoon and didn't secretly share Oliver's passion for collectibles. Disposing of the vase wrappings in the brightly colored kitchen bin, Oliver smiled at the wonderful vase and how lucky he was to have spotted and purchased it from the shop. He gently placed the vase in the center of the dining room table, in clear view for his wife to see when she returned home. His thoughts slowly shifted to the conference he needed to attend that afternoon with his managing director, Adam. After a quick wash and brush-up, Oliver gathered his briefcase and patiently waited for his booked taxi to arrive. The minutes ticked by as Oliver admired the vase until the taxi hooted outside. Closing the front door behind him, Oliver boarded the awaiting taxi, which wasted no time helping him meet his appointment at the office. The meeting dragged on as Oliver's thoughts were partly occupied with the magnificent vase. Adam repeatedly asked Oliver if he was okay, while Oliver assured him all was well and suggested a few good ideas regarding the meeting and future developments. As the meeting ended, Adam still had concerns about Oliver's well-being while shaking his hand and watching him leave the room. When she returned home from her sister's, Helena turned the key and let herself through the freshly varnished front door. A beautiful bunch of flowers protruded from her shopping bag, which her sister had given her as a visiting present. Placing the keys and beautifully wrapped flowers on the small hall table, she removed her coat and entered the living room. "Just the very thing," she said to herself, looking at the vase and returning to the flowers in the hall. Slowly picking the flowers from the table, She proceeded to the kitchen and prepared them for the vase. Without hesitation, the vase was filled with water and the beautiful flowers were placed within it. Helena carried her fine display to the living room. "There," she said, placing the floral display on the dining room table with thoughts of the evening meal in mind. Later that evening, Adam attempted to contact Oliver on his mobile phone, concerned about his lack of concentration during the earlier meeting, but he received no reply. Adam had known Oliver for several years and never had cause to worry about his credibility. However, he feared Oliver might now be overworking and worried about his mental well-being. Adam tried several times to contact Oliver, but to no avail. He became very concerned, so much so that he decided to visit Oliver at home during his lunch break. Once at the house, a slight chill came over Adam as he stood knocking on Oliver's newly varnished door. With no answer, Adam left a hand-scribbled note in the letterbox and cut the visit short due to commitments back at the office. Much later, Adam attempted to make contact again with Oliver, only to be met with silence. The days turned into weeks until Adam received a letter from the local police stating that Mr. Oliver Brown and Mrs. Helena Brown no longer resided at the property and that investigations into their whereabouts were pending. Strangely enough, the vase is again for sale in the curiosity shop window. Would you like to buy it? Join me again for more tales from the curiosity shop.